getting rarer and rarer, there's no doubt about that, but somehow the boys find them. All sorts of great cars. Can we just ask you, by the way, if you're just coming into the stadium, as you can see, there's a lot of people here, more people here this year than last year. It's a good idea to go up onto the top bend. There's some space up there, some grassy banks. So if you're coming into the stadium and you're looking for a bit of space to watch the action, go up onto that top bend. You'll find some space up there on the grassy banks.
Yeah, great stuff. Hope you're going to have a brilliant weekend as well with us. Make sure you stay nice and safe. Some brilliant racing to look forward to. As always, lots of people behind the scenes helping. They have sponsored the action, and we'll be mentioning those as we go on. But while we've got the opportunity, we'll give those a few shout outs now. Our good friends at Whip Street Motors, Payne's Metal Recycling, All-Star Garage, of course, Bodger racing this weekend, JC and Sun Landscape Services, Hertfordshire and Essex Tyre Disposals, WR Autos, H&A Truck Assistance, Garrett Grab Bags and Metals, unfortunately not sweets or crisps, Jack Garrett Motors, LMS Plant Hire, Payne's Metal Recycling, First Choice Machinery, Emling Street Tyres, Mitchell Made Carpentry and WR Autos, just some of the sponsors that are providing the action today. Some of the cars that you're seeing out on track are part of the first race, but there is a bit of a mixture. I think the first 60 we're going to be seeing that wanted to come out and do the parade. We've got Laura and Tom who are going to come and have a word with us in a few moments when things fully quieten down ahead of getting our first race underway. Just for those that want to follow what's happening today, just to tell you that we do have 15 events coming up. That's 15 races, and event 15, the all-comers into a destruction derby. But if we get as far as event 15 before a DD breaks out and we get a completed race, I will be absolutely amazed. So we will see how many races are run to conclusion, and the typical Mildenhall in front of the start-finish line battle just to get through, I'm sure will be as entertaining as ever. Much of the top teams represented, of course, this weekend. The Austin A40 Devon Countryman of Will Brazier in 340 catches the eye as one of the first race that we're going to be seeing. The Bears represented, obviously we've seen them featuring at the BWS rounds prominently this year. Chatty Man there in 321. Little bad boy Kevin Starr, our friend from Germany. He is there, busy weekend for him, never minds the action. So best out to Kevin. Michael Bunyan, Bunny Junior 244 is there as well. He amongst the entry. There's Bruno 537. Of course, Annette and him used to race all those years ago, particularly at Ipswich and Yarmouth back in those days. And Bruno back out for another go today. Got a couple of 69s, John Pope and Liam Plummer. They'll both be in the first race. There are a few duplicate numbers over the course of the weekend, but it is very much all about fun and a brilliant weekend of entertainment, and that's exactly what we are going to get here this weekend. Ario in 77, 350, Ryan Yo is there, 350, he normally races in the 1600 bangers, and describe that as an absolute piece of grot, and he will never race anything worse. How it will feature, we will see. Ryan's there in 350. We've got Tom Gumbleton in 198 in an A40 bubble. Does make a nice change, Nick, to have cars racing that are actually older than us for once.
Yeah, well, it's getting tricky with it, you know, it's getting tricky. But anyway, over there on the back straight, you spoke about Boogie in 307. Brandon, you know, Boogie's got an original engine inside the car, the original straight six engine inside that 307 car. What a car. Come on everyone, give these drivers a wave, give them a cheer as they come around on the parade. They're here to entertain you in this very special meeting. You won't see banger racing like you see this weekend anywhere else. It's going to be fantastic. 1 and 2, love.
back on, there we go. Chaz are in treble 4 amongst them. We've got plenty of representation from Ireland this weekend. Carlos in 722, Steve McGrath in 388, a former world champion of course and well known at all of these big banger events now. He joins us next up. Also from that part of the world, from the Mad Hatters, Tiernan O'Donnell in 64 is amongst them. But there is that element, Nick. You see so many pieces of kit and material, you kind of want to mention something and mention everything, but what is unique, because they all are.
Well, they certainly are all unique. You wouldn't see any of these cars that are regular banger racing meetings in the year 2025. That makes this meeting just an incredible sight. These cars on the track going around on the rolling lap. It's something very, very special, isn't it? And especially with some of the cars that age the shapes. You wouldn't really expect to see them out again, but there they are, all lined up on the parade here this afternoon. The cars continue to come out, and the action is not too far away. Once again, I've just come into the stadium. You might find some space if you go up to the top of the track on the roadside bend there. It's starting to fill up there now, but there is still some green grass up there. So maybe aim for the top of the track and spread yourself around so you get a good viewing point to watch the racing here today. We've got the special souvenir program here today, so arm yourself with a program. There's lots of great information about the cars being raced, about the drivers who are racing this weekend. The program is just the weekend program. It's all about what's happening here at Millpool this week. So good value for money, some fantastic photography in there from last year's event, and some of the cars that are racing this year as well. It's goodbye. Arm yourself with the weekend souvenir program, available from the turnstile block, just by the turnstile block there.
Thanks, Nick. Looking through some of the others, Tommy Rawsthorne in car number 6 has got a couple of great pieces of gear for the weekend. An A55 hearse that we'll see him racing in very, very shortly. He, of course, won the BWS round at Northampton. Bodger, All-Star Garage, one of the sponsors today. I haven't seen Just Stop Oil. Last time I saw one of those, they were being traipsed off the field at Lord's. But Bodger in 243 doing his bit as ever. Wellesley in 7, 11 and 11 joined us on the circuit as well. But just such a brilliant weekend, and remembering back to the very first one of these, just thinking how special it was, but just thinking what a one-off event that was, and we'll look back on that fondly. And yet now it's just a yearly big meeting here that is just an absolute must for everybody. Talking to some of the Dutch drivers in the pits before, most of which